Has to be. Cody, are you freaking deaf? I literally just said something before you said anything. I just need to turn it up. This is Firewatch. Let me just... What do you say? Yeah, I don't really know how to describe it. It's kind of like you're like a watch guard in a forest. You're supposed to like watch out for fires and stuff like that, and like suspicious things. And I think it's kind of like a nature reserve, but it has like its own storyline to it.
Like good graphics.
Yeah,
I think I've heard of this.
it came out a couple years ago.
Oh.
Well, that's maybe the same thing. She's your age, late 20s, laughing, well-dressed professors and grad students from nearby CU Boulder. You, Henry, are out drinking with your pals. You approach her. I don't know why.
Uh-oh. You had a rizzer up?
You are drunk. So, what's your, major? You're pretty. What's your major? You slurred the word major and it smells like course. You give an awkward smile. Evolutionary biology, she says. And I am a professor. Cool, you reply. What's yours? She asks. She sniffs the air. Toxology? Toxicology? Was that a burn, you asked? She says definitely. Worried she hurt your feelings, she asks if you want to split a cheeseburger. 1 week later, you are Julia's boyfriend.
What?
The Riz is insane. Oh, my backpack. The Riz is insane. This is my truck. Get in. On the back. You date for over a year. She drives you absolutely nuts. It's great. You move in, you share an apartment near the school with a view of the mountains. You two drink beers out on a deck. You drink beers just about anywhere. Life is good. Julia gets a dog. Julia wants a dog.
Do you ever actually play?
Yeah, you play. This is just like the
This is the
backstory
beginning.
and everything. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
There's a scruffy, undersized beagle. Julia is in love. She wants to bring it with her to class. There's also an intimidating.
Oh my gosh.
What do you say?
How old are you?
You're also in your late 20s. You and Julia are both in the late 20s. Like, there's also an intimidating and
Ow.
intimidating gentle-eyed German Shepherd. Nothing bad could happen to Julia while walking this dog. It's bad, but
Something bad's gonna happen.
you pick up the beagle and she names him Bucket, or you adopt the shepherd and you name him Mayhem. The beagle. She'll love the beagle. Bucket's a good dog, and a week later I totally forgot about the other one. Julia loves him. You love him too.
I don't watch.
Alright. 1979. You talk out on a deck. It's summer, 9:30 p.m., and the heat still radiates off of the high desert. What do you think about kids? She asks. Kids? They're not very smart or good at much. I was saying if you and I had a couple little idiots. That sounds pretty good. One day, why rush? Let's say that sounds pretty good.
Well,
And
you
then,
wanna...
huh? Oh. In that case, you should probably get married. Yeah, I would like that, you say. These kids are gonna gonna be messed up enough. It's probably for the best that their parents are a hitch. You say she's absolutely right. Two Forks, region overview.
I thought she was gonna like die and stuff after.
Something like that. I don't.
What?
Yep. For now. 1980. It's Thursday night and Julia is 4 hours late. She doesn't call. You are worried and getting angrier by the minute. She walks in after you've gone to bed. She's not quite drunk, but she's clearly been having a fun time. You fight when she gets between the sheets. You get mad. You ignore her. You get mad. You call her and consider it butthole. She tells you to fix yourself and not be such a baby. You call her selfish. She knows you mean it, and it hurts her feelings. I don't know. 1981. Julia still likes to draw. She draws plants from her research. She draws all the places you go. She draws you. You pose and flex like He-Man, or you frolic like Victoria's Secret model. Victoria's Secret model. Very nice. Dang, these graphics are actually pretty good. Woo! Look at that sun. Woo! Look at them birds. Two Forks. Fire lookout. 8 more miles still. Jump over that. Shopping cart. 1982. During the summers, you and Julia enjoy walking Bucket at night. There's a festival in town. It brings in folks from faraway places. One of them tries to mug you with a knife. Bucket gets kicked. Buck! Wait. Fick the dog! Julia yells. She gets flustered and has trouble speaking when she's stressed. Now you confront the attacker, scare him away, or you beat his face in. Your arm gets cut, but you beat the guy to a pulp. You don't feel very tough. You cry your eyes out before the cops show. Julia asks to take a different path from that day forward. You say okay. You don't want to go that way either. And then, from then on, you walk by the river. 1984. Plans to have kid get waylaid by work. Julia gets offered a job at Yale. Yale is in Connecticut, 2,000 miles away. It's a great job, associate department chair. But she wants to move. You absolutely do not. Convince her to not take the job, agree, or she commutes back and forth. Agree. You asked her if she'll commute back and forth. You don't want to move to Connecticut. She says that would be hard, but she'll do it if you won't move. You tell her not to pass it up if it's what she wants. She agrees. She flies back to Boulder 3 times each semester. 1985. Julia is sent home from Yale on paid leave after having an episode. She lost it with a colleague for borrowing books that were important to her research. She didn't remember she had happily loaned them to him just 2 days prior. She was found crying in the stairwell. You say that maybe you guys should talk about... I talked to someone about it. You make macaroni and drink wine and try to forget it. Talk to someone about it. After seeing multiple doctors and having many tests, they are worried that Julia might be suffering from early onset dementia. She is 41. You both decide to keep her a secret for now. I think from the family. Pick up the journal. They got a little penis.
What?
Oh, they freaking closed the book.
Oh, what is
They closed the book. Bucky is getting older. Julia comments that it's kind of nice because he gets in less trouble around the house. A week later, she goes back to the university. 1987, afflictions get worse. Julia's afflictions get worse. She can't remember things in her class. Her research is in shambles. She drives her car to the next town over for no particular reason and has to be brought home by the police. She is devastated. She is sent home on permanent medical leave. Some days you get the Julia who calls you who calls you a dope and your unborn children little idiots. Other days you get a stranger. She pulls you into bed to make love. After 5 minutes, then she goes into a panic believing her dad is at the door. You tell her family they are crushed and begin to make trips to and from their house in Australia to visit her. For a while, your friends come by with the little things to brighten up the day. She gets worse. 1988. You spend your following days, Julia, around the house. You count the seconds between the 2 weekly visits from Daniel, the nurse. He suggests that Julia could live somewhere else, somewhere with 24-hour care, a home. It sits with you for a couple of months. You decide to move her into a full-time care facility. You're determined to take care of her by yourself. Dang, look at those trees! Look at them trees! Can't be telling me these graphics aren't good. It's a deer. Oh, dang it, he left. He ran away. It's impossibly hard. The worst is when you get mad at her, like when she tries to cook for her own food. Like, you can't do anything without her, and she doesn't do anything without you. When she goes to sleep, you stay up for a few hours, drinking on the deck, watching baseball in the summer, college basketball in the winter, drinking then too. You start going out after you put her to bed. The first time you do it, you worry about her getting up and walking around the house while you're gone. You put a chair in front of the bedroom door, or you trust that she sleeps like a rock.
She's not gonna sleep like a rat.
Yeah, I don't know. You get to the same bar at the boring end of Pearl Street. It's nice there. Over time, you tell Sheila, the bartender, everything. It's a huge weight. It's a huge weight off. You're home and in bed by 1 a.m. a couple of nights a week. Crap! I just remembered I had to do something. When you are stopped at a DUI checkpoint, you blow a 10. They're taken to jail for a night. You consider trying to hide it, but you tell your sister-in-law, Susan. Julia's parents take the next plane to Australia. Takes the next plane from Australia. They can't believe the state your house is in. Then they tell you Julia's coming to live with them. You don't argue. You say you'll visit soon. A few weeks go by. Summer is coming, and you see an ad in the paper for a job. You take it. I just remember that I gotta do something. But finish this intro. Enter the lookout. What was that? I'm confused on what I... Oh, Theodore's lookout. Turn on the power.
Hello, Two Forks Tower. Two Forks Tower, this is Thoroughfare Tower. Come in.
Hello? Whoever this is?
It's Henry, right?
Yeah.
I'm Delilah.
Yeah, that's what the guy said on the phone.
So, what's wrong with you?
Excuse me?
People take this job to get away from something. So, what's wrong?
What's wrong with you?
That's a great idea. Go ahead.
Look, I just hiked for 2 days, so I don't really follow whatever it is you're doing right now.
You take a stab at what's wrong with me.
Fine, then can I sleep forever?
Sure, buddy. Okay, now go ahead. You're just gonna wait me out on this? Ugh, fine. But I'm gonna take a second here and have a guess about you. Let's see. I don't know anything about you, but 9 times out of 10, folks out here simply got dumped.
Huh, is that it?
Close?
Good night.
Good night. Welcome to the job.
I'm not gonna lie. I was gonna respond to all that, but then I didn't realize like how to do it. I forgot how to do it.
Morning, Henry. Well, I guess good afternoon. You probably slept like a rock. Anyway, there's still a few hours of daylight to get some work in. I can see you at your desk, so call me when you're ready.
Hey, sorry, guess I slept in.
You got a relaxing, what, 14 hours of sleep? Woo!
Yeah, Jesus, I guess it's what, 6?
6:45.
Whoops.
Don't worry about it. That hike puts everyone out of commission for a day or two. But now that you're up, let me quickly get you acquainted with the job. There's a thing in the middle of your room with a round map on it. Do you see it?
Put the pine cone back. Need a map table.
Okay, yeah, I see it.
This is the Osborne Firefinder, invented in 1914 by W.B.
Osborne?
You use this to spot, you guessed it, What the fuck?
What is it?
Nothing. You use this to... Oh, fuck me!
Good God, language, lady.
Out your west-facing window. Are you seeing what I'm seeing? Are those fucking fireworks?
Oh yeah.
Whoa, that's not legal, right?
No. You need to get down there right now and stop them. Fire danger is through the fucking roof.
Is that really my job?
Your job is whatever I say it is. Look, the closest ranger is like 2 days away. Go down there and set him straight. Do you think you can handle that?
Do I write him a ticket?
Easy there, Dirty Harry.
Well?
Get going. You'll probably need a rope to get down the shale between you and the lake, if I remember right. There should be one in the supply box on the way. The code is 1234. It's actually that for all of them.
Convenient.
That's one word for it.
This is a supply box. That's not a supply box. Alright. Now you know what? I forgot which direction the fireworks was. So no. Can't go that way. Cash box.
I found the supply box.
Great.
So are there a lot of these out in the woods?
Yeah, we got them all over the Shoshone. They saved us a lot of back and forth from the trailhead. Don't take all the good stuff.
Hey, what's the code again?
1, 2, 3, 4. A whole lot of them.
Hey, I found a note to a guy named Ron from some guy Dave.
That's probably Dave Gaskell. He's completely nuts.
Is that right?
Harmless, but yeah. One of those, fall off the grid and eat ants for a week type.
What?
Totally fucking cuckoo. Which is kind of what the job attracts.
What is it?
Hey, there's a snack in here. I'm probably gonna eat it.
You definitely do not want to do that. Whatever's in there has been in there for years. That's how you get food poisoning.
Hey, there's a tree out here that's been ripped to hell.
And?
Don't you think that's, disconcerting?
Henry, there are 500-pound grizzly bears out here. They sharpen their claws on trees.
We don't have grizzlies in Colorado. People killed them a long time ago.
Well, in the thoroughfare, they hunt people, they kill people, they bury their bodies, and then come back weeks later to eat them because they prefer rotten meat. People just disappear.
Don't you think that's disconcerting?
No, Henry, that's life.
Christ, lady. No, no, no!
Oh, thick. The rope snapped.
Hey,
What the hell's wrong with you?
my rope snapped coming down the shale slide.
You didn't break anything, did you?
No, I think I'll make it.
Well, be careful for Christ's sake.
It is a hell of a nice camping spot down here by the lake.
I haven't been down there in years, but yeah, Jonesy Lake area is perfect.
Finding a bunch of empty beer cans. They threw them all over hell.
The idiots down at the lake?
Yeah, them. I just found where they're hanging out. You know what? Fuck it. I'm not the maid. What do you know? People with shitty manners drink shitty beer.
What, you don't like a cold Musqua Light on a hot day?
No, I do. But then again, I didn't say my manners were any good. Better than these fucking litter bugs, though, that's for sure. They left half a bottle of whiskey. Decent stuff.
Drunk pyromaniacs. Fucking great.
Found the fireworks. They didn't even try to hide them.
Ugh. Well, confiscate them.
Oh, look, they decided to have a campfire, too.
You know, they color-coded the fire danger signs in case people were illiterate. But I guess that doesn't take into account just plain stupid, does it?
They left their packs tied up here.
Don't fuck with them. The last thing we need is some hikers filing a report about harassment.
Well, I put out their fire.
Man, I would have named that forest fire something good, too.
Hey, I can always restart it.
No. I think your first instinct was the right one.
Well, they left their clothes out to dry. It looks like 2 people. What if they're naked?
Won't that be exciting? Look, they're obviously still there, so tell them off and then head back.
I found a bra.
A nudie pyromaniac. Remain professional.
There are, panties?
There are what?
I don't want to say that word again.
Why, 'cause you're 12?
There's a... Ooh.
Yes?
There are 2 naked ladies out here.
Can you handle that?
Come on, I like naked ladies, same as anyone, but there's, you know...
2?
I found them in the lake.
Skinny dipping.
Yeah.
Is that a guy over there?
Oh boy. Enjoy dealing with that.
Gold stereo!
Whoa, hey, put that down. Seriously, it was expensive.
Fucking cool it with the fireworks!
Please just put it down. We won't light anymore.
This guy's creepy, Chelsea.
Ha! You probably have a tiny dick.
Chelsea?
It's my boombox.
Can we go? Look, let's just swim to the other side of the lake or something.
Don't pull any more shit or you're fucked, alright?
Don't threaten us.
Yeah, who the hell are you, creep?
He's just one of those lonely guys who likes to boss people around.
Look, I'm sorry for bothering you. Can you just knock it off, please?
Yeah, you should be. This is a free country, and we should be free to do whatever we want.
And free from any peeping toms.
I said sorry.
Oh my god, is that what you are? Barf me out!
Ew. Can we just get out of here?
Ew, totally.
You're gross.
You're just some sad man out in the woods.
Hey, that go okay?
It went fine. Hopefully there won't be any more trouble.
Good. Thanks for going down there.
Well, their underwear's still strewn all over down here.
Well, it is a particularly warm evening. I'm not sure I blame them.
Okay, save game right here. Make sure to save it twice. Alright,